Hey everyone, we just got out of WeRep. It's a great experience. We had Mike Morrell there, and Ryan brought up some pretty good points. And so I just want, create some awareness.
Yeah, absolutely. Senator Mike Morrell, that is here in the district, representing right here. It's been brought to my attention, and we've been learning more and more about this bill that had passed, and it has to do with redefining what sex education is for our children in schools, starting at a very young age, working all the way out through high school. And one of the websites that's set up out there to try and help with this is a website called OurWatchNow.com. Also, I know coming up here on August 24th, Calvary Chapel Chino Hills is hosting a conference to try and bring parents into the fold that this is more than just a change or an update in sex education. It's everything across the board. And in many ways, the way that this is being taught to our districts from our state level is trying to circumvent parents' rights and the knowledge. So I would challenge you, call your school or your district and ask for the information. You'll probably have a hard time getting a hold of that information. And it's because it is so graphic that if you or I were to talk to your friends or your neighbors' kids about the stuff that they're sharing in this education program, you would probably have the police showing up at your door for child endangerment. It is appalling. So here's your little disclaimer. If you get offended easily, then you probably want to stop watching right now. But at the same time, so here I go. Some of the things that they're teaching our kids or want to teach our kids through this curriculum is about masturbation with vegetables. It's talking about man on man and girl on girl and how oral copulation is better than sex because they can't get pregnant. They're also trying to teach teachers in the districts how to allow the kids to leave school to go to Planned Parenthood to get contraception and or abortions and never even tell the parents. Now, I don't know how that sits with you, but that sits horribly with me. And I'm barely even scratching the surface as to what some of this curriculum shows. So I would strongly encourage you, don't take it for what you're hearing from me. Do the research. Look up this information. And I wish I could remember the bill number right now, but it's leaving my mind. I do know that Senator Mike Morrell on his webpage does also have the information as well. I don't know if we're connected on Facebook, but I did share a video. There's a church and a law firm in Murrieta that's also spearheading a campaign to try and at least, at bare minimum, to get parents informed and teach them how to opt out of this information if they choose. So if you want your kids exposed to this information, feel free, but you should at least have the right. This is not just regular sex education class. So I don't know, there's a couple minutes in regards to trying to make sure that you stay educated about what's being shared in our schools and what's being dictated from a state level. That literally went right down the aisle in regards to people that voted for this. Yes, it did not come to the actual people. It went to the representatives that you and I elected in this state. So maybe it's time to start thinking about who you're actually voting for and paying attention to the ballot measures that your elected officials are voting for.
Okay, well,
I'm appalled, and I hope you are too.
Hey, thank you for sharing that with us. And hey, you guys, creating awareness. So thank you.
Cool.